get is what you're going to get, okay? Most people focus on what they don't want. And if you expect to win, you're going to win. If you expect to lose, you're going to lose. So don't minimize your expectations. Don't downplay. Don't self-depreciate. Don't do any of that stuff. You just decide what it is you want and declare it, and God or the universe will conspire to make it happen, okay? And I'll give you a story. It's not the greatest example, but it's the only one that comes to mind. I'm a wide guy, okay? I learn through boot camps, okay? I didn't go to college. I've gone to lots of boot camps. In fact, can I share my screen? Do I have permission to share my screen? Give me permission, because I'd like to show these guys something while I'm thinking. I got it? Okay. All right. Let me just show you a picture. I pulled it up in case I remember to do this. There it is. Share. Okay. See, there's some of the boot camps I went to. Can you guys see that? I showed this, you know, and I had the caption, should you go to college or not? And as you can see, I didn't, but that doesn't mean I didn't keep learning and growing. I mean, I go to boot camps every year. But the point of the story, which had nothing to do with that, is that I'm real wide. And when I go to a boot camp, I have to sit on the aisle or I'm miserable. Okay. I'm like this. And so I usually get there early. I'll run in, I'll grab a seat, I'll pull them apart. I'll do what I have to do. But I was late to this boot camp and there were like 2 seats left, dead center, middle of the row. And so I climbed over people and got to the seat. And then sure as hell, this giant of a woman is coming for that last seat, knocking people's drinks over, coming down the aisle. I'm like, oh, good God. Thank you, God. But then you know what I did? I said, hey, you teach this stuff, eat your own cooking. I said, just decide it's going to be awesome. So I just decided it's going to be an awesome freaking day. And I even put my arms out like this, like, hey, come here, sweetheart, come sit down here. And she was the most amazing human being. And we had such an incredible time. And that's such a not great example of positive expectation, but you get the point. Okay. As you decide it is how it's going to be, guys. Okay. So decide that it's going to be amazing, and it is. One of the things I do every morning, I do gratitude every morning. I'll sit in this chair behind me. You can kind of see my recliner there by the cards. And I'll sit there and I'll do gratitude for the things that I have in my life, my beautiful, amazing wife, my kids, my foundation, my students, all these things that are amazing. And then I'll do gratitude for the things that I want as if I already have them. Sometimes I'll even get emotional over things I don't even have yet because it works, okay? But then I'll do a declaration. And the declaration is that it's going to be an awesome day. And it almost always is when I do that, guys. Expect amazing things. You will get amazing things, okay? And the other thing is you've got to remove negativity, especially right now with all this nonsense going on. I mean, don't get me started on the political crap, but even the COVID stuff. I mean, just so much negativity. And guys, the news is not there to inform us. It's there to scare the crap out of us, okay? So just stand guard at the door to your mind. Bring in the good stuff. I don't know, if you don't listen to my podcast, I do this little clip every week. It's called Own Your Power. I'm real proud of them. They're different every week, and they're about